Hello, I'm Malcolm Cox, and this is another edition of What We Are Reading. And for a seventh time, we're taking a look at this very interesting book, The Power of One by Tim Roberts, a book focused on the issues around Christian unity. And today we're talking about one of the costs of unity, that of generosity. True unity takes generosity. Let's have a look here in Acts chapter 4 at one of the pictures we're given of the early church. In Acts 4 and in verse 32, all the believers were one in heart and mind. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own, but they shared everything they had. With great power, the apostles continued to testify to the resurrection of the Lord Jesus. God's grace was so powerfully at work in them all that there were no needy persons among them. From time to time, those who owned land or houses sold them, brought the money from the sales, and put it at the apostles' feet, and it was distributed to anyone as he had need. And on it goes to talk about Barnabas and his particularly generous act. Generosity was part of the ethos, the culture, the fabric of the early church. No wonder it says they were one in heart and mind. Which came first, chicken or the egg? One in heart and mind led to generosity, or generosity led to being one in heart and mind? What do you think? Let me read to you from the relevant chapter of Tim's book here. Generosity, unity requires it from us all. We cannot stick together if we will not share what we have. The love of God is a selfless, giving, generous love. When this love is shed abroad in our hearts and demonstrated in our lives, true and lasting communities can be built. I think Tim's right. I think generosity produces unity rather than the other way around. It's what we give that creates the unity that we then can enjoy. That's how God was with us. He gave before we could be united with him. Consequently, groups of Christians, parts of Christian communities, if they're going to be united as a group, what we might call a family group, a house group, a cell group, or a whole congregation, if they're going to be truly united, if we're going to see Acts chapter 4 alive and well in our own lifetime, then it's going to require of us tremendous generosity. So, what does that mean, and what does that look like? What do you think, and what's your experience been of how generosity of your own or other people towards you or other people towards others that you know, that has produced great Christian unity? What have you noticed? What have you observed? What principles and what practicals could be useful to any of us who desire to see John chapter 17 style true Christian unity? You could email me your ideas or experiences, mccx@mac.com, or you can leave a message anywhere you see or hear this recording. Until the next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.